New at 5, Oklahoma Attorney General Gentner Drummond is working to recover billions of dollars he says was intentionally schemed away from Oklahomans during that severe winter storm in early 2021. Fox 23 weekend anchor Rick Marinon was the only Tulsa-based reporter at the state capitol for the announcement.
At his news conference inside the Capitol, the Attorney General said he can't promise success, but he says he will try to get Oklahomans' money back. Oklahoma Attorney General Gentner Drummond says he's found what he believes was an ice-cold scheme to fleece Oklahomans and their utility companies out of billions of dollars while we were in the middle of the 2021 deep freeze.
After careful and diligent review of the conduct during Winter Storm Uri, it is clear to me that several companies reaped billions of dollars at the expense of Oklahoma families and businesses, and that's billions with a B.
Tuesday, Drummond announced he is seeking requests from law firms across the state who want to join in with the AG's office in suing natural gas suppliers who intentionally withheld and even cut off supplies before the storm set in. In doing so, they caused the price to spike when supply couldn't keep up with the demand of Oklahomans trying to stay warm during the cold.
Magnitude of this scheme is staggering and unconscionable. The conduct in question is well outside the parameters and boundaries of ordinary capitalism.
Over the next 10 days, the AG's office will take proposals from law firms across the state, some already planning to sue certain suppliers for what Drummond called a carefully crafted get-rich-quick scheme. Drummond says the lawsuit is so big it will take more than what the AG's office already has to study, understand, and litigate a scheme of this size, especially with at least one being a foreign company.
I will do everything in my power as Attorney General to return what was taken and to hold accountable those responsible.
Drummond said utility companies like PSO and OG&E are not to blame for what happened and did their best to keep the lights and heat on despite their suppliers intentionally shorting them. He says what was passed on to the consumer currently in utility bills we pay and will continue to pay is the result of local utilities being subjected to the scheme. Drummond also said the Oklahoma Corporation Commission was in the clear when it came to raising rates on consumers because they, like PSO and OG&E, were just responding to the scheme and not a part of it.
I do not find any evidence that they benefited untowardly. They simply bought at the market because they had a duty to buy at the market.
Texas and Kansas are in the middle of their own lawsuits about the 2021 winter storm, and Drummond says he will consider a multi-state option, but only if it would not delay getting Oklahomans their money back sooner. Drummond says if there is a victory, that money will come back to the state of Oklahoma, and he will direct the legislature to direct the Corporation Commission to give that money back, likely through your utility bills or through bonds and other investments. At the Capitol, covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marinon, Fox 23 News.
During this litigation, Drummond says he is not asking the Corporation Commission to halt new utility rate increases. He says that's because current economic conditions and other factors could justify a rate increase while the case moves through the courts.